Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Bars, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. And the shot that clears will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Need. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Appalachian State's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just feeds the running back. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Complete, left side, Coleman. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. On the run, it's Baldwin. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Finds his man. It's Need. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The run inside. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The shot that clears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Townsend. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the shot to clears have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Got room to work. There's a crease. Touchdown, Appalachian State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really nice job on the timing. He threw it at the perfect moment. Puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The shot that clears getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the shot that clears will punt this one away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Now he fields it in his own end zone. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. On the ground, it's Lewis. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. He's piled up 82 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Making side adjustments here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Right back to it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so I'm going to check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Here's the pressure. He misses this man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lawrence. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the shot to clears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Thrown incomplete on 3rd down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter. Wide open spaces. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. Guys this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for room, it's Lewis. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Finds him. Down to little grass. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw it, Singleton. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
The ball pops out on the return, and they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got a little space. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving one. The Appalachian stayed faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. To the air, it's Singleton. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He'll pull him down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the shot that clears line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Gets it inside. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Back to pass. It's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Bring in the heat. Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain in this offense.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Shoots it to the left. The short hands. It's Need. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Handoff to the single running back. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the missed connection on third down. The shot that clears decide to punt it away.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. To the air, it's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting the deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's straight. Man, defender miss. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Mountaineers heading quickly to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Makes the catch and he's free. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
He wants to change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Another incompletion on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
It's in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. And the Shanta clears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? On the left side, here's Coleman. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. He's going to take off. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Quarterback may change this route.
Win. Down. Hawkeye. Icy. Move it. Leap, set high.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here.
And when you get the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock, got to get these 1st downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
Grabs it in the middle. At the 45 on its way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. His tackle is finally made. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Looking to throw again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right.
Snags it, and there's running room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And even though his team has trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Stepping to the right. Oh, if only he wore a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that foot in bounds and complete in the end zone.
Oh, man, that's killer, right? You're about to tie the game, big play, just out of bounds. And listen, I still might call a timeout and get him to review this. Did he get a foot down? It's pretty close. It's your decision.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He might want another play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, they'll force the incompletion.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. From the gun, looking for a man. Pass to the end zone. Touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Handoff to the lone back. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got a man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Here's the give off the left side. Got enough for the first. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Might be changing the route. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their touchdown and state. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot punt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point is good.
Yeah, these guys are just on the same page. They rep this play in practice over and over and over. For this exact type of situation, QB, there was no question where he was going with that football in that play.
Now first down here in the 2nd overtime. The run inside. It's Lewis. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. 2nd down coming up. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Scanning the field, it's Singleton. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. He'll start this drive firing, working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense around here in football?
They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, and a move. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. A big third down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Moving out to the right. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Up and gone! And the 3 ball gives us a tie. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Marches ahead. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion.
Ready?
They're trying to slam it in. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. To the air, it's Singleton. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. Takes a snap, wants to throw. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses